So in my first video, I talked about three cameras, film cameras, that I think are great for beginners to start with because they're a little bit easier to use and you can kind of get used to how film looks. So my plan was to then break down those three cameras even more and go through the features of each and how to use them and, just the basics of them and all the different buttons and dials and what everything means and, a little background on them. That was the plan. The plan changed a little bit because this week I entered an auction and I bid on a camera, what I believe to be a camera. I wasn't sure. And I put, I think, $5 bid on it, and I ended up winning it for $3. And so I kind of wanted to go over this because I have no idea yet what it is. I just went and picked it up, and now I have it in my possession, and I still haven't opened the bag yet. So I'm interested to see. The only thing I know about it is it's a yellow bag and has Canon on it. And my first thought was to go on YouTube or on the internet, obviously, and look and see what I'm bidding on or what this is. But then I thought it'd be kind of more exciting just to open the bag up on a video and see what it is. So here we go. This is what I purchased, and this is exactly what I could see. Actually, the only picture of it was this. It was on an online estate auction, and this was the picture. It just had this bag, and it said Canon on it, so I figured it had something to do with photography, but I didn't know anything else. I had no idea. It didn't say what the contents of the bag were. Sometimes on these estate auctions, that's it. So it was just this. So let's dive in and see what we got. So let's move our angle down a little bit here so we can see what's going on. Move the keyboard out of the way. So, yeah, zipper here. I'll zip it open and see what we got. Okay, well, this is always a good sign. Good sign here is that we have the instruction manual. Usually, if you have the instruction manual, it means whoever had this, especially it's in a plastic bag, took care of it because they kept this. Even the case, a lot of people, don't have the original bag or definitely don't have this. So let's see what's in here. All right, so we have it's definitely a camera. Canon, what is it, AS6. And it looks like it's some kind of, I don't know, interesting. Has a interesting look to it. Almost looks like it would be some sort of like water camera or something that can be in, like one of the Olympus Tough digital camera type things. It looks like it has some kind of interesting housing. We have a Canon's products guide. Interesting. Oh, we even have the limited warranty card still in there. Another good sign, all this information. A dealer record of Canon purchase. Not filled out, but interesting enough. We have that. We have another bag. Oh, this, I'm guessing. So it is some type of underwater camera or, dust proof, waterproof maybe, because we have a seal for the main, looks like the main body seal. It's a film camera, so probably where the film goes. And then another seal maybe for the battery compartment or something. So definitely know somebody took care of this and probably didn't shoot it very much because the extra seals are still here and they look to be in good condition. Interesting there. What else do we have in here? We have a film holder. I'm guessing these have some kind of O-ring for, yep, O-ring. It's in, wow, very good condition. This looks like it's never even been used. Doesn't look like it's ever been water. Hold your film when you go waterproof. What else? This, I have no idea what this is. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the instructions. It looks like it fits into the hot shoe, but no idea what we have here. Interesting piece. Looks like that would be the camera. We'll get to that last. We have a little Velcro here, and we have some interesting pieces here. Again, I have no idea. This looks like it plugs into where you would put the camera on a tripod mount. Looks like it screws into that and has a couple of, I have no idea. Interesting. Okay. And then we have this. Now this looks like some type of, again, screws into hot. This goes into the hot shoe. This screws into where your tripod mount, and it has a lot of, very stiff. Probably not used very often, but I don't know why. Is this, I mean, I don't know. Interesting piece. Well, now let's get to the bag. Is fairly clean, a little bit of dirt in there. It's got some compartments in here, and then it's got this top zipper, but it's the original bag in pretty good condition, I'd say. I'm guessing this camera is from the 1980s. Let's open her up. Oh, we have a little thing in front. Oh, we have a little case here. I don't know what this might be. Oh, so this looks like it's a lens attachment. Must attach to the, obviously, the front of the camera. And maybe it's a, yeah, it's a magnifier. It looks, yeah, maybe for taking close-up pictures or, interesting. It looks to be in good shape. No scratches. Yeah. We'll put that back in. So the pouch has some kind of sticky substance on it. I don't know if there was a gasket on there or something. Okay, now for the camera. Let's see what this thing looks like. Ah. All right, here we go. This is it. See that? Well, just from what I'm seeing in the camera, it looks like it's in a very good condition. I don't see a scratch on it. A little discoloration on this part here. A little, yeah, but I mean the Canon, that's how you can tell too. Look how that Canon is still perfect on there. What do we have here? Looks like we have our shutter button. We have flash on and off, shutter button. This, oh, shutter lock. So we have a shutter lock here. Looks like the film opens on the back on this side. All right, and we have, obviously for screwing in attachments or onto a tripod. And we have a lens cover with this. Now, I'm guessing this little piece here is if you're, this is some kind of underwater or adventure sports type camera. I guess that's so when you take this off, you can attach that with something so you don't lose it, obviously. But it's got straps. The straps look to be in perfect condition, no wear. Huh. Sometimes amazing what you find in auction. I'll have to do a little bit more research on this camera, but I just thought it'd be kind of neat to open it and see what's going on. Looks like, now I figured, yeah, well, let's see. We got a looks to be a battery compartment. Oh, looks like we take AAAs, which I usually, yeah, I do. No, those are triple A's. Oh, that looks like I put that in the wrong way. Well, let's see. It's hard to see there. Yeah, plus goes here. Just want to see which way we put these batteries in. Looks like this is the one problem here, eh? What if they both go let's see what happens. Okay, and we have some new batteries. Ah, hear that? Sounds like we just had some dead batteries. So we do have this switch up here. Looks like that locks the shutter. There we go. Let's try the flash. Oh. And we have flash. So it works. And there's a red light back here. Tells you when the flash is ready. See about we're a little cloudy on the viewfinder. And this is kind of not the greatest of viewfinders. A little cloudy on this, but maybe we can clean that up a little bit. Probably looks like the lens might need a little cleaning. Clean it up a little bit, but yeah. All right, well, for $3, definitely an interesting find. I'm not sure what these are worth or if they're worth anything at all, or it looks like you can put this housing back on. How does this go? Just around like that. Snaps into place. Turn the flash off. And wow. Okay, and our cap goes back on there. Now, this definitely goes into the camera. I mean, I don't know what exactly it's for, but it goes on the camera. I can see, like, oh, that is stiff. That is stiff. I don't want to break it. It looks like it goes into the hot shoe. Oh man, that's stiff. Obviously this wasn't used or something, but there, we're in the hot shoe. And now we're trying to get man. I'm not sure I'd be using this thing very often. So I don't know, is it a cage to protect the camera? It looks all wonky. Anyway. But that's why we have the old directions here. So this piece I spoke about earlier, I didn't know what it was. It's for shooting, it says for sports finder. So you put your object in the middle and it shows swimming underwater. So definitely, I love the illustrations here. You can see that swimming underwater. And then that is your sports finder for underwater fish photography. This little gizmo that goes on the bottom of the camera, it says, is a, you put this on this, you put the close-up lens, which we had here, on the camera, and you put this as your distance finder. So I guess so you're in focus. Yeah, that's the close-up lens and the bayonet mount, and then turn the lens 90 degrees in the direction of the arrow, and then you put, see, it shows you right here. Then you put this thing on, and when you get to the edge there, that means that will be in focus with the close-up lens. Very interesting. This looks brand spanking new. I don't think it's ever been used. Very interesting way to focus the things they come up with. But then, now I'm even more puzzled as to what this other one is about. And let's see if we can really quickly... Ah, look. I have a sample photo. Pretty nice. Then all the specifications. This is your carrier. Tells you how to change your O-rings. Battery O-rings. Before washing the camera, well, you can wash the camera. Yeah, see here, another great illustration. Isn't it? I mean, that's beautiful. Yeah. We got the sports finder. Ah, here we go. So this is some type of close-up photography on land. Ah, so in the water, use this. On land, we use this. I see. So, illustration time. So you put this inside the cage, your subject inside the cage, and take the picture. And I guess that's how you know. Bring the front of the camera in contact with the subject. Gently press the shutter halfway down. Check for the viewfinder warning. If the red lamp's not actual subject area. So yeah, I'm not using flash 1.5 meters. When using the flash with ISO 100 film, it gives you all kind of interesting. So that's what that is. I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll have to give this thing a try. But just interesting. So that's what that is. You put that, your subject inside the cage, and I guess that gives you the focus that you need and what'll fit in the frame. So very interesting. I'm going to have to kind of read through this and see. And now I can go on the internet and kind of read a little bit more about it. But excellent. For $3, you know, let me raise you back up here. Yeah, neat little camera. Like I said, hardly ever used. And maybe somebody will be, I'm not sure I would ever use something like this, seeing as I do mostly portraits on land. And I have film cameras. But I'll tell you what, it's kind of cool. Whoa, gotta be careful. This thing is really stiff. But a kind of neat little camera. I guess back in the day. Oh, I forgot to look to see what year. That would be interesting just to know. 1985. So I was, let's see, 1985, 10 years old. 10 years old when this came out. So interesting. Well, that was an interesting. Now my next video I will have to get on those 3 cameras that I talked about before. We have the Polaroid Instant, and maybe it'll be 4, because maybe I'll go take some pictures with this and see what we get. But we had the Polaroid Instant, we had the MG, Pentax MG, and we had the Minolta Maxim 7000, which I went around taking some pictures, so it'll be very interesting. But I'll do a segment on each of those cameras, and then maybe, just maybe, a short segment on this one also. Well, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone.